What's up everybody, it is I, Hero Vange, and welcome to another Pokemon Go PvP Nightmare Cup video. Today we're gonna talk about XATU, and XATU is gonna be a staple on most people's teams, right? I feel like everybody's gonna have it on their team, right? No? Most people are gonna have it on their team because it's a very good Pokemon for the Nightmare Cup, and it does a lot of things. But yeah, I was just thinking, you know what, make a video about XATU. It's gonna help out a lot of people. We're gonna talk about matchups that are clear, matchups that aren't that clear, and some finesse points. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so the matchup that we're gonna talk about is XATU's main job, and that is to kill the fighters. Okay, Lucario here has a better shot at killing XATU. Why? Because in the one shield scenario, if you get shield baited with a power-up punch, he can still get up to a Shadow Ball to kill you. Okay, so you definitely want to not block power-up punch. You want to save that shield for Shadow Ball because he can get off one of each. Okay, so yeah. How do you know if it's a power-up punch or a Shadow Ball? Well, power-up punch takes 5 counters, okay? But yeah, you know, he could charge up to the Shadow Ball, which takes up 8 counters. So if you shield and it's a power-up punch, you might want to think about shielding the next thing or swapping to a different Pokemon. Maybe, I don't know. I just burned the shield, right? Yeah, the charge move that you want to throw is Ominous Wind. Okay, for Toxic Croak though, here's the thing, right? Some finesse moves. You don't need to throw a single charge move. You do have to be worried about Sludge Bomb, but it's actually pretty easy to remember how many counters it takes for a Sludge Bomb. It takes 8. So both Shadow Ball and Sludge Bomb takes 8 counters to throw, okay? Okay, so to recap, if you're fighting the fighters, you definitely want to count the counters. It takes 8 counters to throw a lethal charge attack at your bird. You definitely want to block if it's at 8 counters. If it's anything less, no need to block. If you're fighting Lucario and he throws a power-up punch at 8 counters to bait your shield, you might want to think about blocking the next charge attack because it's most likely a Shadow Ball. Also, for Lucario, throw Ominous Wind. Why? Because if he takes it, he's gonna die, alright? If he doesn't take it, it's all good. You still baited a shield, plus you got that chance for the buff. Okay, no need to throw Aerial Ace. It's a waste of energy. He's most likely gonna block it anyway, right? So, yeah. For Toxic Croak, definitely save your energy. That is a farmable matchup. You just need to block if he gets up to 8 counters. Alright? But Vange, what about the other fighters? Hitmonchan, Poliwrath. Okay, let me try to make it really simple for you. So let's do Hitmonchan first. Hitmonchan, it's easier. It takes 6 counters for an elemental punch. Might be Thunder Punch, might be Ice Punch, which is most likely gonna kill you. Okay, so after 6 counters, block and you kill him. Okay, just throw Ominous Wind and yeah, you got that. Okay, for Poliwrath, it depends, right? It depends. Is it a legacy or is it a non-legacy? For the legacy one, that one's actually easier to beat. Why? Because if you block the first charge attack, the next charge attack, even if it's a powered up Ice Punch, isn't gonna kill you. Okay, so one shield scenario, you got that. Now for the Bubble Poliwrath, that is a XATU slaying fighting type. Okay, I want you to remember this. Very, very important. Bubble Poliwrath is dangerous to XATU. Now here's the situation, right? Because Bubble does a good bit more damage, right? Compared to Mudshot, which is resisted by XATU. If you do the power-up punch and XATU shields it, and then you throw the Ice Punch and you hit it, XATU's dead. Because you did more damage with the fast attack, not just because it's magically more damage compared to Mudshot. No, they deal the same damage. It's just that the fast attacks that you did led you to slaying XATU with that. Here's the scary thing though. If you throw 2 Ice Punches, right? Just straight Ice Punch, the second Ice Punch is gonna be a charge clash with XATU's second Ominous Wind. And so it's gonna be a CMP based thing. So this is my advice, okay? If you're fighting a Bubble Poliwrath with your XATU, what you want to do is block the first attack. If it's a power-up punch, you need to block the second attack, alright? You need to do it because if he hits you with an Ice Punch, you're dead. If he throws an Ice Punch, right? Now you could kind of play it CMP style, okay? Wait for the next charge attack from him. See if you have the CMP. If you have the CMP, he's dead, alright? If you don't have the CMP, you might want to block it because it's gonna kill you. And also, just keep spamming your ominous wind. I'm sorry. I know. It hurts. Yes. Sorry. You need that information, okay? You just need take it slow, put it down on a piece of paper, eat, drink, hydrate. So, yeah. This next one is gonna be easy, okay? Dark types versus XATU. They all beat him. Especially the ones with the dark fast attacks. So, yeah, there's 2 exceptions. But they're very easy to remember. One is Alolan Muck. He CMP ties in the 1-shield scenario if you throw straight ominous wind, okay? CMP tie. So, block the first attack. For the second attack, see if you have CMP. If you have CMP, fantastic. If you don't, sucks to be you. Okay, the second exception is Shiftry. For Shiftry, it's a farmable matchup. You just need to block the Leaf Blade. You need to block the Leaf Blade. If he hits a Leaf Blade on you, you're dead. Okay, so yeah, farm, alright, like Skarmory, but block the Leaf Blade. And then throw whatever you want on the next Pokemon. So yeah, easy to remember, right? Repetition is key, okay? So the dark types, all of them beat him. Run if you see somebody with a dark fast attack. Swap. He's gonna get melted, okay? There's 2 exceptions. One is Alolan Muck. Alolan Muck CMP ties in the 1-shield scenario if you throw straight ominous wind. So see if you have the CMP. Make sure to block the first attack because, Acid Spray and Dark Pulse go off on the same energy, okay? So yeah, you definitely want to block that first one, okay? For the second one, see if you have CMP. And the other exception is Shiftry. Shiftry is a farmable matchup like Toxicroak, but you definitely need to block the Leaf Blade, okay? Easy to remember? You guys okay? Wiggle it off. You can do this. One more. The matchup that we're gonna talk about is XATU versus the Psychics. Now, we're gonna start right away, even though this isn't the matchup, okay? Because I have limited time. So, XATU versus the Psychics, you want to throw Ominous Wind. Just straight Ominous Wind, okay? The 2 Pokemon that kill XATU from the Psychics, one, Alolan Raichu. Alolan Raichu can go straight Thunder Punch, you're still dead, okay? The second one is Bronzong. Bronzong, it gets really close though, okay? So, yeah, that's all like 1-shield scenario, alright? Now, what does XATU beat? XATU actually beats Claydol, who is going up in popularity because of Earth Power, okay? You got that matchup. Now, what matchup is confusing? It's a fun Hypno. Hypno is confusing because Shadow Ball Hypno in the 1-shield scenario simultaneous KOs with XATU. But here's the thing, right? Since SB Hypno is Legacy, right? I'm thinking the IVs aren't ideal, so you might actually pull that one out, right? You might get that win, okay? Because of the IVs. Okay, so I didn't really have a lot of time to talk about stuff and things there, but yeah, let's go through it again really quick. In the 1-shield scenario, Ominous Wind, okay? Straight Ominous Wind, alright? Alolan Raichu beats you. Straight Thunder Punch, you're dead, okay? Bronzong beats you, but he has very small HP after, okay? Like single-digit HP, so it might still be worth it to fight it out, right? He just goes straight Heavy Slam in the 1-shield scenario. Yeah, you're dead, okay? Claydol though, you beat. You definitely beat, especially if it's a confusion one, okay? But if it's extrasensory, if it can hit you with a Gyro Ball, you get down to like a single digit HP, but you beat it, okay? If it can bait your shield with an Earth Power. If he goes Earth Power, he's dead and you have a lot of HP. If he goes Gyro Ball and you block it, you got that, okay? So, the confusing one, alright, there we go again, is Shadow Ball Hypno. Shadow Ball Hypno is a little bit difficult because in the 1-shield scenario, you tie, right? But the thing is, it might be based off IVs, and since the legacy Hypno is probably bad IVs, you might still beat it. I need to test, alright? But thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned something. I'm sorry for hurting your brain. He takes a lot of finesse to use, but he'll do fantastic things for your team because he hits most things for neutral. So remember to leave a like, comment down below. I'm sorry, Paige. My brain, it couldn't take it, you know? Or yes, I get everything depending on where you're at right now, okay? I'm so sorry. Once again, if I could make it more simple, I would, but yeah, he's difficult. Subscribe if you haven't yet, ding that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys!